So early December, I finally hit 20,000 subscribers. And it's such a great feeling. I know that it might not sound like a lot, 20,000 subscribers, but still for me personally, it does mean so much. I feel like it's been such a long time since I've started this channel, and at the very beginning of my journey, I could never imagine the feeling of how it would feel like being at 20,000 subscribers. But anyways, I wanted to celebrate this moment with you guys, and I also wanted to take the chance to thank each and every one of you who have been watching my videos. And when I say that I couldn't have done this, I couldn't have arrived at this point without you, then that's not an exaggeration. I know it sounds cliche, right? But it's the truth. Without you watching my videos and taking interest in them, I wouldn't be here. So again, thank you so much. So this video is gonna be a bit more fun. Not that my other videos are not fun, I hope. But well, I just wanted to talk about things that I usually don't talk about in my regular videos. So some of you have asked me questions in the comments about my YouTube journey and are also curious how much I earn doing YouTube. So I thought that I'd talk a bit about how my YouTube journey went and give you a little bit of insight to how much I earn as a YouTuber with 20,000 subscribers. And then let's also start the AMA or Ask Me Anything session. And lastly, let's talk a bit about the future of this channel and what sort of my plans are for it. So about my YouTube journey, I will end this section giving you a bit of insight into how much I earn as a YouTuber. And I want to say up front that my intention of sharing that with you is not at all to brag. Honestly, there's nothing to brag about. But by sharing this, I hope that it will give some of you who are also in the process of pursuing something difficult and challenging some inspiration and hopefully motivation. So for those of you who don't know yet, I started posting regularly on this channel in 2021. And in the beginning, as you might imagine, I saw no results and no traction. Yeah, maybe a little tiny bit of traction, but not much in the beginning. So I had no idea where everything would go, what would happen with this channel, would I have any success? And also know that I was making YouTube videos in tandem with either working or studying. So not just this channel, Living in Canada, but as many of you know, I also have another channel called Multiple Careers, where I talk about career fulfillment and career change. So I worked on both of those channels very intensively, and finally I started to see some traction. My subscriber count grew from, in the beginning, only 1,000 when I just got monetized, to then 5,000, 10,000, 12,000, and now I'm finally at 20,000. And I also saw really promising results in terms of revenue. The revenue started shooting up, and sponsors also started contacting me, wanting to collaborate with me. So, and I know what most of you will want to know is, tell me, how much do you actually earn from doing YouTube? And this is also something I'm very happy and also proud about, because I've just hit a record earnings of $2,500 in 1 month. And that, by the way, consists of ad revenue, which was almost $2,000. At one point, it actually hit $2,000, and sponsorships and affiliate commission. When that happened, I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I was making a proper part-time job income, or perhaps even slightly more than a part-time income. I want to tell you that in case you are currently pursuing something, whatever that might be, that is important to you, but that's very challenging and difficult, please, please, please do not give up. If you've already thought it through and you know that you really want this thing and you have good reasons to pursue this thing, then do not give up. And if you ask me, how can you not give up when it's difficult, then this is my answer to you. So what I've done in the past years that helped me to stay focused on my goals and not give up is to have a kind of a planning routine. And that planning routine that I've developed involves 5 stages. It is called the Multiple Careers method. At the end of every year, so now in December, I do a review of the whole past 12 months. I take note of what I've done in those 12 months and what I've achieved, and take a moment to just take all of that in and be grateful about it. I also take a moment to think about what could I have done differently or better this year, and what are the things that I maybe do not want to repeat next year. In January, hopefully on the 1st or latest 2nd of January, I will do planning for the whole next 12 months. So I plan out month by month what I will do in my life, in the different areas of my life, including my YouTube channels. So that is kind of the routine that I've built up over the past 5 years or even more. And I believe that that was really, really important and instrumental in helping me getting to this point. Okay guys, now I don't want to linger on this any longer. For those of you who are interested to find out more about this multiple careers method, then you might want to pick up the ebook that I wrote this year, Multiple Careers, Quit the Rat Race, Pursue Fulfilling Work. Soon the paperback version will also be out, so stay tuned for that. And with this, I'm officially opening up the Ask Me Anything session in the comment section down below. So if there's anything that you want to ask me about my personal life or about work, then feel free to drop that question in the comment section down below. I will take note of that question and answer it in one of my next videos. But of course, there may be some questions that I will decide not to answer, but I will try to answer as many questions as possible. So if you see other people asking a certain question that you yourself are also dying to know the answer to, then you can also help to bring that to my attention by upvoting it, so by liking that question. So now let's talk about the future of this channel. What is going to happen to this channel in 2024 and beyond? So do I have the answer to that question? Yes, I know the direction that I want my channel to take, but I will constantly adapt the content of my channel to what I think that you, my audience, wants to see. But at the core of all of it, I want this channel, living in Canada, to still stick to its original purpose. So when I started this channel, my intention was to make videos that provide information, tips to newcomers here in Canada, or more generally, people who are planning, intending to come to Canada, as well as recent immigrants here, or even newcomers who have been living here for 5 years or more but are still trying to sort things out. And doing this over the years, my content has sort of crystallized to become content that helps people to get ahead in Canada while still enjoying life. And after a while, what's interesting is I found out that much of my content is actually also relevant to Canadians. It was kind of funny to realize that many Canadians, born here Canadians, don't know how to use the TTC. So that's how I realized that, maybe my channel is not just relevant to newcomers, but to Canadians in general. But I also wanted my channel to be a bit more focused. I didn't want it to be too much all over the place. So as some of you might have noticed, over the last year, I have focused my channel more on topics like home ownership, renting, and finances. And I think that that's also what I want to do going forward. I want to continue sharing my experiences and useful information about home ownership, about how you can get ahead financially here in Canada. Because I know that for many people, including myself, these are very hard times with the high cost of living, inflation, unaffordable housing, etc. So I think that it's very, very important for everyone on an individual level to have a financial plan, to have a workable budget, and to know at least at a very basic level how to invest your money so that it keeps growing. But on the other hand, I still want to continue to share with you things that are more on the fun side. For example, going to my first hockey game or traveling. So when you're leaving your questions down in the comments below, then at the same time, I also encourage you to let me know what kind of videos you would like to see more. What are you interested in? Because that would give me some ideas and inspirations for future videos to make. Yeah, so that was it, guys. Thank you again so much for 20,000 subscribers. I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a wonderful New Year's Eve and New Year 2024. Take care and see you again soon in the next video.